Lovely, jubbly, just tricked you there. God, look at the signal. That's got to be reviewed, especially on the first draft pro. And it was quite a lot heavier. Especially with Good evening, right. December the 8th, ironic day, 42 years ago today.
Indeed.
Mr. Lennon departed in bad circumstances. Anyway, we're not here to talk about Mr. Lennon, we're here to talk about Saison Dupont, which is day 8
that's it.
of the Beerhawk Advent Calendar via France. This coming in a 330ml bottle at 6.5%, and as it says on here, brewed since 1844. We have had these a few times, a couple of different ones by, haven't we?
Yeah.
As they're saying, it was brewed in their farm brewery. It's made a name for itself around the world, regarded as classic Belgian seasonal ale. Traditional beer was designed to quench the thirst of seasonal farm workers, brewed in the winter, left to ferment for several months in wooden barrels before being served in the summer. Well, we're having it in the winter, so it came in the box. Now it's one of their biggest exports. And then I'll say it sets the standard. Smoky. Okay, so let's get it poured and see what we get. I'm left-handed, I should be on that side, shouldn't I? I didn't even think of that. See if I conk me one, I can say it's an excellent.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
So, there you go. I mean, for me, this Belgian blonde beer, I've always thought this has, but it's somewhat hazy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's somewhat hazy. It's got a nice golden colour. Nice foamy head on there.
So, right. It's kind of fruity, spicy. My nose is not exactly
I don't know what, I'm picking up a bit of apricot in there. Yeah, there is a definite ripe fruit kind of smell to this.
But yeah, you've got your maltiness.
Yeah.
There's an element of spiciness in it, and there's some fruit.
I'm always picking up something like semolina pudding as well.
Oh God, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously we got this out of the fridge. We left it for a little while because it should be served at about 10 degrees.
I think that's a little bit colder than that.
It is a little bit cold, but there you go. We're novices in a way. Fucking notice of us, I wouldn't anyway. Definitely nice, very right. Go in. Straight away, you're getting that bite. You're getting that Belgian yeast.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely lovely.
I'm still picking up on that fruit, but I am now getting, now that a little bit's gone out the top of it, I am picking up a slightly more kind of vibrant alcohol smell to it.
Good branded bottle top. Oh,
yeah,
lovely.
nice malty smell there.
Yeah, it's got a nice bite. You can feel the alcohol, and a dual award winner as well. This was. Yes.
God, I can see why.
Yeah.
Wow, that has got some really lovely flavour in it. It's got a nice, creamy, full mouthfeel to it. It's got that nice bit of fruitiness to it. I'm still sticking with apricot. It's that kind of taste for me.
Well, I'll let you into a secret. I've just read they say grapefruit, so you're halfway there.
No, apricot. There's a little bit. The softness on the malt is bringing out kind of apricot flavour for me. But I was going to get onto that. I am getting a little bit of citrus, and then maybe that's where the grapefruit comes into it.
I just read this blonde ale is a complex beer. I can agree with.
Yeah.
Marked by fragrances of grapefruit and spices, and in brackets clove, which we said spices. These aromas are also present on the palate. They're combined with hints of malt, which we both said. There's a clear bitterness, with a delicious thing without any sweetness.
Oh, this really is very good.
Yeah, I mean, we've drank this back in the days we used to have Belgium nights in the old keg exchange group. When there was a lot of different crowds. You had Mr. Belgium and everyone, as we called him.
Oh, wow, yeah. just right from the beginning, this beer has got the most wonderful taste going on. It's creamy, it's smooth. You've got that lovely, rich sort of velvety taste with the malts, and then you're getting this fruit, and that's going through. You are getting a little bit of spiciness, a little bit of pepperiness, maybe some clove. It finishes off, and actually for me, the bitterness on this just stops it being too. It's kind of sweet. It gives it that overall nice balanced feeling to it.
And they do say, this is on their official website, that it should be served at actually 12 degrees. I thought it was 10. But well, it goes with asparagus, stews, grilled meats. I think this would go, and even brings out the flavours of Asian cuisine.
I can imagine this actually working
And how
really
about cheeses?
well with something spicy.
Yeah, this is an absolute win-win.
Lovely.
I haven't had this for a while. We drank a few different ones in the brand before. I can't remember what other ones there is. It's not really, there is a different one. There's a yellow one.
You have got a little bit of a punch to it. You can't taste the alcohol, but you can.
So you can get that.
You can feel that kind of warmth as you're drinking it down.
It's only 6.5, but
you could tell it's a little bit higher. It has got that little bit more backbone to it, which
that's top draw.
for me makes it really, really enjoyable.
For me, that's a top Belgian blonde.
That is one of the nicest drinks of that style that I've had in a long time.
We haven't had that many Belgian ones lately,
really
have we?
is. So balanced out. Some of them can be really bitter, I find.
Yeah, but is that going to go up against Quack Blonde?
I think it will. I think it will.
I don't know about that.
I think it will.
I don't know about that.
I'm really enjoying.
We've got that to come later in the calendar because I cheated and looked at everything, by the way.
He can't help himself.
I know everything that's to come in that calendar.
As a kid, I bet he went and picked the paper and peeked inside at the presents under the tree.
No, I used to look at my presents when they were all hidden because I knew where they're hidden before they even wrapped them up.
So before they even wrapped up, he knew that. Yeah, that does not surprise me.
Well, what Santa did, he used to deliver to my house early.
But hide them in the wardrobe or something.
Well, no, what the quiz was when I was younger, like around the time when John Lennon departed, was because when I used to look before my birthday, because they brought everything miles in advance, you see, and I used to say, well, I've changed my mind now. And I could see my dad going. And so I never knew what was for my birthday, which was December the 11th, or Christmas, 2 weeks to that day. You see? And I knew what they brought. Like, if they brought me a remote control car, I'd say, no, I've gone off them, Dad. My dad would be having kittens.
I am, I'm
say,
sure.
I fucking wouldn't. So there you go. It's all right, look.
He's a difficult adult. I'd imagine he was a very difficult child.
I was a very special child.
Yes, I can imagine.
Which
I can imagine you're very special. And I've ended up with your ropey one of these.
Yeah, the back's got it.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm going to go on a solid. I rate my beer of 8.
I'm going a little bit higher. Actually, this is really, really good. Really lovely, full of flavoured beer. Highly recommended. I'm giving it a rate my beer of 9. I like that.
So, what can we say? It's a yes.
It's a definite yes.
And Anna, you better bloody
You
well
better
like this
one. There's nothing wrong with this.
Normally, I've seen what Anna's wrote already, and she's been a bit disappointed, hasn't she?
A little bit.
But, you know, maybe this will restore her faith in humanity.
Well, at least in this calendar, anyway.
And hopefully, me, Michelle, Anna and John, we're going to do a live review before the end of the calendar.
That'd be great if we could work that out and get that done.
So we'll try and get that done via YouTube, obviously, and Facebook. Right. I will not bore you any further.
Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.